What's up, guys? So here's my kind of raw footage from my Insta360 One camera. These are some of my first test shots, and I kind of want to run through them with you guys. So here I'm driving around at the gas station, about to go get my car washed. Um, as you can see, it kind of like the Garmin Verb, it kind of flows with the movements of the car. So I think that's the gyroscope working. So that's pretty cool. This next shot at the local grocery store, getting some necessities, some toilet paper and some Dr. Pepper. Those two go hand in hand. No, I'm just kidding. But stabilization's working okay here. I'm bouncing it around like crazy. But there's a lot of fine detail in the condiments over there, so that's pretty cool. Here we have the car wash. First thing I notice is there's a wobble down at the base and at the top, but stabilization in the middle is great. So I don't understand why there's a wobble at the bottom and the top. And something you'll notice here is drifting from left to right, pretty drastic. The footage is not staying in the same place. So here we go. I've got a suction cup to the hood of my car, and I'm driving around. And I want you to notice as I go by items that are pretty close. I'm going to go by these trees. Just try to find the stitch line. It's pretty impossible to find the stitch line, guys. That's awesome. I was concerned about the lenses being at different planes, but either the software or the hardware compensates for that. So it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good shot. It handles the sun pretty well. And I don't see a lens flare anywhere. So here I am in the shower. I got a waterproof case. It's not the one from Insta360, but this one is from Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description. But it was originally made for the Ricoh Theta, and then people have put you can fit a Gear 360 2017 in it, and I'm going to be using it for the Ricoh Theta V, as well as this camera. So that was a fun shot. So now I'm in the parking garage. This is kind of a low light situation, and kind of an HDR nightmare. You've got bright sun coming in the sides of the parking garage, but then not much light in the parking garage. So it doesn't really handle the light well in that situation. This is a walking shot. It's kind of low light. It's outside, but it's a very cloudy day. We're still dealing with some fall showers here and there, but overall stabilization looks great. Hard to find the stitch line. Next, we're walking into my office building. I just want you guys to look at the detail. I love the lights on the floor, the reflections, and it looks like no matter what I walk by, I don't see a stitch line. Every once in a while I'll see like a kind of a difference in color a little bit, or a difference in shade, but overall it's stitched pretty well. Then here we have a situation where I'm outside. It's still cloudy out, and I'm in a courtyard that's covered in shade. So there's shade trees all around this courtyard. So I'm seeing some noise in the cobblestone down at the bottom. I'm seeing some kind of aberrations in the trees, and this is the first time I could really see a stitch line in those leaves. As you can see, it's a cloudy day, but it's still kind of bright outside. But I wanted you guys to see the trees waving back and forth. And this, for some reason, this clip is very drifty. This one as well, guys. I want you to pick a line, pick a pole, and just stare at the pole. And stare in one spot and see how far it drifts from your eyes. But Here's a bright sunny shot, so it handles the sun. There's no red dot or any kind of weird reflection from the lens or refraction. So either that's compensated in the software, or it just doesn't have one. So that's pretty neat. I also want to mention in this footage, I did not get it to work through my phone. And I had a hard time using the Insta360 Studio to get these clips. So what I ended up doing was just batch processing them and through the Insta360 app, and that was about the only way I could get these clips for you guys, which is probably going to end up being my workflow anyway, but it took forever. And then here's another shot. I love a black parking lot and beautiful blue handicap spaces, but this footage drifts like crazy, and it's also wobbly at the top and the bottom, and I don't understand where the wobble's coming from. And then this is my final shot. Right before I came home today, I stopped by the ballpark and got, it's not really the sunset, but the sun's about to go down. It's kind of the golden hour, and I just thought this was a beautiful shot. So that's about all I have for today, guys. I hope you liked the video, and stay tuned.
Your